Hello and welcome to CricTune. Time for the qualifier of this Global Super League. And it's time for Peter Siddle to bowl the second over of this encounter. "41 years of age these days, will bowl the second over of this match. Left-hander Carter on strike, inside part of the bat, and has gone past the shot fine. That will be a boundary. Second boundary of this match. And it's a bit lucky boundary, I will say, for the left-hander Carter. Andries just got a boundary to finish the last over. Now the left-hander Carter gets his first. 9 for no loss. Short third and shot fine in placed. Cover drive. And the cover fielder will cut it off, but they will take a single anyway. Good running. King Rondell, let's go. GSL has been entertaining, says Rondell. Yep. We have seen some wonderful fight between the bat and ball. Like Fox says, Rondell, welcome. Yep. Thanks for reminding. Andries could be dangerous with the bat. Now on 4 from 3 balls. Only the second over is going on. And he's up against Peter Siddle in the middle, who's bowling his first. Fuller lane flicked away and has gone past the shot fine. Chase for the fielder. And wonderful throw from the deep. They're taking a 2. Positive start for the Vipers. They've been invited to bat first by the San Francisco Unicorns. That's the playing 11 for the Unicorns. Hassan Khan, Matt from USA, leading the side with Tim Robinson from New Zealand, Esterhuizen from South Africa, Sanjay Krishnamurthi from US, and Oliver Peake is also playing from Australia. Bit inside part of the bat, goes to the deep mid wicket. They should take another couple of runs. That's one more time, the playing 11. Oliver Peake with Hammad Azam from Pakistan, one of the leading run scorer in this tournament as well. Followed by Fabian from West Indies. And Anirudh Immanuel from US, and Callum Stow from Australia as well, with the Vriitya, Siddle and Karima go. Bit upish, but didn't carry to the bowler. It's a dot ball once again. Whoever will win this match will face the Warriors in the final. It will be the Vipers or the Unicorns? That's the question. And that is why this qualifier is so much important match of this tournament. Slightly back of a length. Finds the fielder at the cover. Good finish to this over. After that, 9 runs in the first ball. Conceded no run in the last 2, Peter Siddle. So 9 runs from the second over. 14 for no loss for the Vipers. Welcome, Ganesh. And that's the playing 11 for the Vipers team from UAE. Shadab Khan, captain from Pakistan, leading the side with Andries from US, with Carter from West Indies. Riley Rusher is there from South Africa, with Kyle Mears from West Indies as well. Vriitya Aravind from UAE. Bevon Jacobs is also playing in this match from New Zealand. Kerry Pierre from West Indies, with Sanjay from India, and Vriitya Laws with Raymond Simmers. The final 2 men are from West Indies as well. Fabian to bowl the third over, so first bowling change. Left arm orthodox. Punches down the ground, just couldn't clear the mid-off. Should get no chance to run. So one more dot ball here. That's the number 7th dot balls played by the Vipers. There's a long on in place right at the boundary line. Oh, bit straighter and bit faster, I will say. Just waited for the ball to guide that ball towards deep third man. But the short third man has got enough chance to stop that, so no chance for run again. This time has played towards long on, should take just a single. Good start to this over. 2 dot balls and a single. That was the number 3rd singles for the Vipers here. Just on 8 from 7. Couple of boundaries so far within the first 15 deliveries. Top edge should be gone. Yes, it is. Peter Siddle has taken the catch at the short third. Fabian Allen strikes. And it's Andries Gous who departs. Good flight. Andries Gous wanted to play that cover drive, but bitten for the flight, and a wonderful catch taken by the short third. Peter Siddle, only 8 for this man, and that's the first wicket down for the Vipers. It's 15 for 1 after the first 2 overs and 4 balls. Man from South Africa, Riley Russo Johnson at number 3. Left-handed batter, 36 years of age. So early breakthrough for the Unicorns to take. They have been the winner in the toss and decided to field, so that's the first success. That's the confirmation, the Unicorns on the toss, and today they've decided to go with fielding. So that's the first wicket down for the Vipers. Andries Gous, the dangerous customer, already is back. Good night, I'm back with this T20 series falling from deep south Rupunoni. Welcome, Ricardo. Good night to you as well. Hitting on the full, finds the cover fielder. No chance for run. Dot ball again. Turning out to be a wonderful start by Fabian Allen. Just has considered 1. Still 1 ball to go. Going for a cover drive. Still no chance for run. It's a fantastic start by Fabian Allen. Only a single run, and the wicket of Andries Gous goes to him. 15 for 1 after that. Unicorns were the second team in that league stage. The Vipers were the number 3rd. The second and the 3rd. Now they are playing against each other in this qualifier. Whoever wins today will play into the final against the Warriors. Peter Siddle to bowl his second over now. Considered 9 in his first over. Missed good cover drive by Carter, but they will get a chance to take a single. With pressure on the Vipers. One wicket is down. That's Andries Gous. Still they have Kyle Mears to come with the captain. Shadab Khan, Vriitya Aravind also will come, and Bevon Jacobs could be very much dangerous with the bat. Man from New Zealand yet to come. And it will be the turn for the bowlers to come. Rohan is here. I'm back with you listening from Orlando, Florida. Love you very much. Welcome, Rohan. Thanks for joining. Coming down the track and missed out the chance. Siddle will feel that on his follow through. So bit pressure on the newcomer Riley Russo. 3 balls for no run. Yes, with that saying, this is DRB once again back with you on the microphone and behind the screen as a host of CricTune. And it's the time to welcome everyone around the world to this live stream. This is the qualifier of this Global Super League. Outside edge. There's Steve third as well. Just will be a single. So that's the first run for Riley Russo off the mark from the 4th ball. I expect nothing less than 180 bit from the batting side, says Ricardo. Yes, they got the resource, I will say. Just a bit struggling this time here as they have lost the wicket of the right-hander, Andries Gous. But miscute shot goes towards deep square leg chase for the fielder. Fabian Allen was very much quicker to stop the second run, only a single. Right now, they're taking just a single. When was the last boundary? 15 balls since the last 4. So it's been a quiet start in this power play for the Vipers. 4.9 the run rate. And now it's been 15 balls since the last boundary. Oh, how could that miss the stump? And even the keeper couldn't stop that. It's a boundary and it should be a lucky boundary. Yes, umpire says that there was something from the bat as well. So that's a very lucky boundary, I will say, for Riley Russo. Missed out by the keeper, should have been stopped. Moves on to 5 from 5. Much treated boundary for the Vipers here. Last ball of this 4th over now. Wonderful flick. This is much better and much bigger. Fantastic way to finish this over number 4th. That's the first maximum of the night. And it's a Riley Russo right from the middle of the bat and into the stand. He gets 10 from the last 2. 28 for 1 after 4th. 180 is too much hard to make. Okay, Rohan says, okay, Rohan. But one big innings, 2 or 3 good overs will make it happen for sure. Rohan, don't forget about that. That is exactly what they did in the last over. Got 13 from the 4th. So expensive from Peter Siddle, once again considered 22 in his first 2 overs. That was wonderful hit, 77 meter 6. Time for bowling change. Immanuel, I think, is bowling the next over. Anirudh Immanuel starts with a dot ball, right arm leg spinner from US. Half volley. Missed out the chance to get some boundaries there. Just could get it single. There's long on in placed. Carter 10 from 12. But Riley Russo is the man on fire. 4 followed by 6 to complete the last over, and he's now on strike. Cut away. Oh, taken. Wonderfully taken by the cover. That's a huge blow. And that's a wicket that Immanuel has taken at this point. Man who gets 10 in the last 2 balls of the previous over now departs. Riley Russo. He's pumped up. Immanuel. Why not? Has taken the crucial wicket of Russo. He goes back 29 for 2. Good night, everyone. Says Rakesh, good night to you. I play cricket in the USA. I know what I'm talking. My name Rohan. Okay. It's time for the captain, Shadab Khan, to join in at number 4. So fabulous start by this spinner Immanuel into his very first over and already has taken his first wicket. Wonderful catch from the cover fielder. It's a perfect start by this right arm leg spinner. Shadab on strike. Good flight at delivery onto his front foot, pushed towards mid wicket for no run. One more dot ball, so pressure is building once again. That is the number 15th dot balls played by the Vipers. That's a googly. No chance for run. It's been a wonderful start by this spinner. Last one was 91 Ks. Last ball of this over, just considered 1. Going for a cut shot, missed out. It's a fabulous start by this right arm leg spinner. Just considered 1 and a wicket for Immanuel. 29 for 2 after 5th. Two big wickets are down. First it was Andries Gous. Goes back cheaply on 8. And the last one is Riley Russo, 11 from 7. Still 1 over to be played within the power play. And it's time for the skipper to get back into his second over. Hassan Khan considered 5 in his first over. Left-hander Carter still fighting with the bat. He's 10 from 12. Going down the leg side, flicked away, just landed in front of Karima Gore. Could have been a brilliant catch if you could have taken that. Just in front of him. Only just, yep. He tried his part to reach the ball. Powerful shot was tried, miscued, goes towards long on. Fabian Allen will cut it off. Only a single. Number 8 singles. So far it's been a good toss to win for the Unicorns. Just the perfect start they wanted. 2 wickets within the first 5 overs to take for the Unicorns. Cut away. Good take, good fielding by Karima Gore. Saves a certain boundary. Once again it's a dot ball. Shadab Khan yet to score a run here. 5th dot ball now for him to play. No run yet. Just a couple of ball to go to complete the power play here for the Vipers. Bears would smack 65. Says Ricardo. They need something like that from Kyle Mears or from Bevon Jacobs, because right now they're struggling big time. Last ball of the power play. And here comes Hassan Khan. Just a half volley. Miscued catch, cover drive. It's a dot ball to finish once again. Just a single. Last 2 overs, just 2 singles to take for the Vipers, and also has lost a wicket. 30 for 2 after the power play. There's the confirmation. Last 12 balls, 2 singles, and 1 wicket is down for the Vipers. So that's the struggling start here for the Vipers. Wonderful from the Unicorns. Now Immanuel will bowl his second over. Took the wicket of the left-hander Riley Russo in his previous over. Only conceded 1. Carter will be the man on strike. He's also struggling. Now just 11 from 15. That's the more details of this left-hander. Has played 7 dot balls, got 7 singles, 1 boundary only. That's 1 more dot ball here. Wanted to play that slog sweep. Anything make 50 runs and over in 20 overs and only lose 1 or 2 more wickets. Huge appeal. And umpire says that's not out. And he has said that was going down the leg side. No review from Unicorns. Number 2nd team of this tournament. If you missed out the playing 11 for the Unicorns, you can check out Hassan Khan, Robinson, Esterhuizen with Krishnamurthi, Oliver Peake, Hammad Azam with Fabian Allen, Immanuel, Callum, Stow with Peter Siddle. The last man is Karima, Gore. Good toss to win, decided to field, and so far their bowlers are doing a fabulous job. They have taken 2 wickets and also have restricted the Vipers within just 30. No run yet in this over. Cut away. Only for a single. This is only the 3rd run in the last 17 deliveries. 26 dot balls so far played by the Vipers batter. Shadab Khan is finally taking his first run. 2 singles from the 7th over. It's a wonderful start by this right-arm leg spinner Immanuel. Just considered 3 runs and a wicket. 32 for 2 after 7, the Vipers. That's the score analysis for the Vipers. After 7 overs, they got 32 for 2 and they got 10 singles with 2 doubles, 3 boundaries and a 6. That's how they have scored their runs here so far. The problem is they also have lost a couple of wickets. And right now they're struggling to get going with the bat. Hassan Khan to continue into his 3rd now. Pushes towards offside, finds the fielder at the point. Don't give away your wicket. Have patience, says Ricardo. But it's been a wonderful start by Unicorns. 4 bowlers have been used. Success for Fabian Allen, success for Immanuel. And very much tighter line and length. Vipers lose this game, says Rohan. Right now, they are struggling. That's all I can tell. Bit fuller, goes towards long on, should take a single. We have seen the team at the bottom in that points table. Partscotchers just has defended that low score against the tabletop Warriors in the last match. So it could be another low scoring match, who knows. Flight of delivery ended up with that low full toss flicked away towards leg side. And there should be just a single. Boundaries are not coming for the Vipers. And it's been 23 balls since the last 4 for the Vipers here. Goes towards leg side. And there's tip mid wicket. Only will be a single. The Unicorns bowlers are their own minded single. No boundary in that last 24 now. Last ball of this 8. Going for a cut shot, missed out. Shadab Khan is struggling big time. Has played 9 dot balls now. Only 4 singles from the third over of Hassan Khan. It's 36 for 2. Projected score is telling us with that current rate, which is just 4.5, they will go to 90, which is not enough for sure. They need 9 runs per over to get to 144. 8 wickets in hand, but they need some big overs here. Just a quiet start in that power play, and also struggling in this 2 overs after that power play as well. Look at that. Only singles. Batting would be easy after 10 overs. Let's see. Still 2 more overs to complete the 10th. Interesting choice. Karima Gore will bowl his first. Left arm orthodox. Slight half volley. Goes towards long off, still just couldn't find a way to get a boundary there, Carter. That should have been put away for a boundary. Just goes down the ground and finds a long off. Moves on to 15 from 22. But Shadab Khan, he is struggling. Only 3 from 12. Just 3 singles and 9 dots. Try to delivery. Hitting on the fall towards the square leg. Will just be a single. They need boundaries. They need some big overs. So for that 4th over was the best one for the Vipers. 13 were scored from the 4th. Only green line. Carter on strike. Carter goes for a big one, but he has miscued that. And taken by the long on. That's what pressure can do. It can lead you to a success. Just like Karima Gore. He takes his first run. And the struggling start from Carter comes to an end. 15 from 23. With just a boundary. And 11 singles, 11 dot balls as well. Good catch taken right at the boundary line at that long on. Wicket number 30 is down for the Vipers. Yep, 38 for 3. All eyes will be on him, Kyle Mears. It could be his day to get going with the bat. His team right now definitely under some serious pressure. Only 4.5 the run rate, and they got just 38 on the card. The Vipers also have lost 3 crucial wickets. It's a perfect start for Karima Gore. Wicket in his very first over here. Myers is the best for this situation, and hopefully he will find his middle of the bat, find his rhythm. We've seen him struggling in the recent past with the bat, but let's see. He's up against Karima Gore, who kept a little lower and got some bat to that. No chance for a run. Just 2 singles from the first 4. Cover drive will take a single this time off the mark from the second ball. Last ball of this 9th. Shadab on strike. Captain is also struggling. Waiting for a cut shot. And that just will be a single. One more good over. And this time Karima Gore was successful. Successful in his first over. Just 4 singles and a wicket. 40 for 3. The Vipers. Top 3 batter are already back to the heart for the Vipers. 15 for Carter, 8 for Andries Gous. And Riley Russo was back on 11. Shadab, 14 balls for just 5, 9 dot balls. Kyle Myers just has joined. I'm confident that Myers would smack them, says Ricardo. Okay, we're here to watch that as well. Ricardo. And it's time for another bowling change. Callum Stow will bowl his first one. 26 years of age, though that's the 6th bowling option for the Unicorns. They are now going with the spinners, giving absolutely no chance to the batters. On his back foot, gone past the cover, chase for the fielder. And Karima Gore once again in the action. Saves a couple of runs for Shadab. But they need boundaries. That was the number 3rd time they'd have taken 2. Flicked away to his leg side. One more time he will try to get the 2nd run, but not this time, only a single. Boundaries are not coming. That's a big problem for the Vipers. 33 balls is the last 4. And just 4.6 the run rate, which is not enough for the Vipers or for the qualifier. Oh, that's a wonderful bowling. That's something special from Callum Stow. Hard time for the batters to get going. Just missed out that outside part of the bat. There's also one slip fielder in position. So that's more pressure on the newcomer. Cut away. There's protection at the tip. Only a single. There's 35 balls, no boundary. Would say boundary now, says Ricardo. Just 2 balls to finish this 10th over. Let's see if Shadab can get a boundary. Pushes to us offside to take a quick single. Bit overthrow, but there's backup as well. Now 6 overs without any boundary. Yep, 36 balls for no boundary. Last ball of this 10th. Myers on strike, onto his back foot, punches to his cover. Wonderfully stopped by the fielder. It will be just a single. 37 balls is the last 4. And it's the halfway stage of this first innings. 46 for 3. And it's also the time for strategic timeout. Good chance to win for the Unicorns. On the toss, decided to field, and perfect decision so far they have made. It's a brilliant start from their bowlers. Captain also was very much economical with the ball. Success for Immanuel, success for Karima, Gore. Tim Robinson, Esterhuizen with Krishnamurthi, Oliver Peake, Hammad, Azam, Fabian Allen, Immanuel, Callum, Stow, Peter, Siddle and Karima, Gore. That's the playing 11 for the Unicorns. And for the Vipers, they got Shadab Khan, the captain, fighting it with the bat in the middle. Andries, Gous, Carter, Riley Russo, all of these three batters are back. Kyle Mears just as joined. Bevon Jacobs could be handy with the bat. Kerry Pia, Sanjay Pahal, Vita Loss, and Raymond Seymour's the final man. Don't worry, friend. The break would great hitting from the Vipers, says Ricardo. So right now they're not getting a big overs, not in the last 6. After that 13 runs from the 4th over, some quiet overs we have seen. Just look at that lines. This is how their first 10 overs were gone. 22 singles, 3 doubles, 3 boundaries, and just a 6. That's the score analysis. Yes, don't forget, if you're new here on CricTune, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That's the reminder. This is DRB. Like to welcome every new single faces and watching in this this live stream to join here if they want to. They need some partnership to get going as well, but these two batters right now, they have put on 8 from 9 in this 4th wicket stand. The right and left hand combo. Shadab and Kyle Mears. Shadab Khan is definitely struggling. They got just 9 from 17, which is not enough at this moment. Just look at how he has scored his runs. Has played 9 dot balls, got 7 singles and a double. No boundary yet from the skipper. Time for bowling change. Just after that strategic timeout, it's time for Anirudh Immanuel to bowl his start. Starts with a googly. Finds the point fielder. No boundary yet for either of these two batters. Mearson shut up. There's been 38 balls without any boundary for the Vipers. Fighter delivery. Front-footed defense. Second dot ball in this over. One more dot ball. Wonderful start by the bowler on his follow-through. Runs are not coming. And they're just playing plenty of dots at this moment. That was the number 34th dots played by the Vipers here. Bring down the leg side. This time could be a wide. Yes, confirmation from the on-field umpire. So there's one more run for the Vipers. There's only the first run from the extras. Incredible. From the Unicorns bowlers. They have been maintaining the tighter line and length. That will be just a single. Immanuel unminded single. Not at all. After that 3 dot balls. That's the first run from the bat. in this over. Can the captain get a boundary here? They're very much under some pressure, the Vipers. No, he can't. That's the googly. Plays towards long on. And it will be another single. Seven overs now without any boundaries. Yes, you heard me right. 42 balls without any boundaries for the Vipers. Waited for the ball to guide that towards a deep cover. Just a single. Still one over is remaining for Immanuel. And also it's a good over. 4 runs from this 11th 50 arm for the Vipers. 50 for 3. $12 from 15 balls between Mears and Shut Up. But they're not getting an easy run here. Not a boundary in the last 7 overs or so. Tough going for the Vipers. That's a projected score. Only will be 91 runs on the card if they can finish with current rate. That is 4.5. 9 runs per over will give them 131. Callum Stow to ball his second over now. Starts with a dot ball. Mears just couldn't cut that away. One more dot ball. 45 balls, no boundary. Short third and short finally got replaced. There's some wonderful spin. Misunderstanding. Shadab wanted to take a single, but Mayer says no. At the end of that, no damage for the Vipers. Wanted to play that big shot, miscued, but will fall safely. And they will come back for the second run. Still boundary isn't coming for the left-hander Kyle Mears. 7 from 14, going with exactly 50 strike rate. This time he has found the middle of the bat. It's a much needed 6. They need more of them, for sure. But it's only a start, hopefully, for the left-hander Kyle Mears. Second 6 of the night. Super. That's some good hit. That's some power. And he has one of the best, for sure, in this match. 92 meters. Finally, that's the big shot. 8 now from the last 2. 1 ball to go in this 12. Kept a little lower. Goes towards a long on his back foot. Will keep the strike in the next over. Kyle Mears. 9 from the second over of Callum Stow. 59 for 3 after 12. He got 14 now from 16 balls. 6 singles, 1 double, and 1 6 for Kyle Mears so far, and also has played 8 dot balls. Exactly same percentage of run he has got from 6s and from singles, 43% almost. Run rate is still under 5. That will hurt the Vipers fans for sure. They want to have some boundaries. And they got the right man on strike. Kyle Mears is long off and long on at the boundary line. Time for bowling change. Is the captain, Hassan Khan, to finish his job here. First ball, wanted to clear that shot fine, but just couldn't find the gap. Only a single. Captain needs to step up. Shadab Khan is struggling big time. He is on 10 from 18. Has played 9 dot balls. No boundary yet. It's captain versus captain. Back footed pass towards deep cover. Only a single. So he's just giving the strike back to Kyle Mears. We got just a 6 in the last over. Going for a big shot, miscued. There's a man, takes it. Wonderful running catch at the deep cover. Karima Gore once again with a wonderful catching. And here's the captain of Unicorns. Strikes Hassan Khan. Pressure was always there on Kyle Mears. And now he tried to play that lofted shot, got some miscue timing, and good catch taken by Karima Gore. 15 for this man from 18 balls with a 6 and a double and 7 singles. Wicket number 4 is down for the Vipers, 61 for 4. And I think if anyone can change the course of the match towards Vipers, it will be this man, Bevon Jacobs. Man from New Zealand, the right-handed batter, 24 years of age only. Got some power. But right now the Vipers, they're struggling for sure. Still 7 more overs to be played after these 6 wickets in hand. Going with only 4.9 the run rate. Jacobs will be the man on strike. Now there's one slip is in place for the right-hander. Good flight and good shot to opening the count. Goes towards long off. Single is taken. Shadab Khan yet to get his first boundary here. Looks like he's playing the anchor role to save his team. 11 from 9. Only 58 strike it with Fuller. He wants to take a single appeal from the keeper. No response from the umpire. That was the dot ball number 39th. Goes towards long on. Only will be a single. It's been a wonderful spell from the captain of Unicorns. Just look at that figure. I'd like to see more details of this man. Look at that. 4 overs. This is how he has conceded 14 runs, 20 singles and just a boundary against this man on his screen. Also has bowled 13 dot balls to take 1 wicket. Fantastic stuff by Hassan Khan. Done and dusted with the ball tonight. So it's 63 for 4. It's time for another bowling change. Immanuel will bowl his final over here. Another wonderful stuff from the Unicorns bowling attack. 3 overs considered, just 7 and a wicket for this man. Only 22 years of age. Now there's long off, short third cover. And a deep cover as well. Down to one knee. Goes for a big shot. One bounce to that deep mid wicket. Only will be a single. 125 score please, says Ali. There's a projected score. With the current rate of 4.9, only will be 97 on the count for the Vipers. To get 125, they need 9 runs per over. 9 runs per over will give them 126. Which is also looking at a real challenging score to get from here for the Vipers, if they can. Just has checked his shot. Good. This is something special from Immanuel. That's a googly. And once again missed out. Nothing is happening for the Vipers here. Plenty of dot balls, 41 dot balls now. Jacobs on strike. Back for the punch towards cover. Will he come back for the second run? Karima Gore was very much quicker. Just will be a single. 11 balls since the last 6. And it was coming from Kyle Mears. Goes towards deep cover. Jacobs goes for a big one, finds a gap and finds a boundary. Something positive here. And it's a boundary from the last ball of Immanuel. Still has done a fabulous job, I will say. 4 overs considered, 14 runs and a wicket for this 22 years of old man. Done his part with the ball tonight. It's a 70 for 4. Looks like it's Peter Siddle. Calm with the ball. Was expensive in his first 2 overs, considered 22. Spinners have done a fabulous job. It's a Fabian Allen to bowl. So still no pace from this end here. Going for a big shot, miskilled, but yes, taken. Fabian Allen strikes. Shadab Khan was targeting that deep extra cover region, but just couldn't find the gap perfectly. That fielder at the long off takes the catch at that wideish long off position. And this time the captain goes back for just 14 from 24 without any boundary today. Vipers are falling apart. And here's 70 for 5 now. Vriitya will be the wicketkeeper batter to join in at number 7 for the Vipers. "24 years of age. Jacobs just got a boundary to finish that last over. But the very next ball, the Vipers have lost a wicket. So far we have seen just 4 boundaries and 2 sixes. And which is not enough, to be honest, for the Vipers to get. It's a qualifier, no second chance for either of these two. Back-footed punch takes his first run. Winner will play against the Warriors in that final. Finds the short third, no chance for run, just get an outside edge there. Fabian Allen, all on a sudden, just look at his spell. 9 balls conceded, just 2 and 2 wickets. Brilliant spell. It seems like every spinner is going to get some wickets here. Two balls to finish this 15th over. Still the run rate is under 5. Goes towards Kaba, no chance for run, straight to the fielder. Got some bottom edge, very lucky, hands on head for the bowler. But no damage done for the Vipers. 2 singles and a wicket from the second over of Fabian Allen. 72 for 5. All of those 5 wickets goes to the spinners. 1 for Hassan, 2 for Fabian Allen, 1 for Immanuel and 1 for Karima Gore. No wicket for Peter Siddle, the only seamer in that 6 bowlers list. Now it's time for Callum Stow to bowl his third. When is the final? I need to know. We'll look at that. The final will be on tomorrow at the same time. Powerful shot was tried. There's a deep mid wicket. We'll get just a single. We're into the last 5 overs of this first innings. Just look at that. They're struggling to get going with the bat here. 13 runs from the 4th, still the best one. 9 from the 2nd, 9 from the 12th, the second best. They got 7 from the 14th. At this point, they are looking for some big overs if they can get to that. Good flight at delivery has gone past the mid-off. Will take just a single. Thank you, my brother. God bless you. Amin, says Rohan. You're most welcome. Jacobs, 8 from 9. On strike to face Callum Stow. Jacobs goes for a big one. And he has connected well. Much needed 6 over the deep Extricaba. Only the 3rd 6 of the match. And it's Bevon Jacobs who gets his first run today.
Super.
Yes, that was a 73 meter 6. That's the arm ball. Wanted to clear that mid-off. Finds the fielder straight away, so no chance for run. Dot ball 80 up now for 5 with the ball to come in the 16th. Onto his pads. Slog sweep. One bounce to the deep mid wicket. But good thing is that he will keep the strike in the next over. It's a good over for the Vipers. 9 from the 16th, 81 for 5. Second, 12th, and now the 16th. 3 overs. They got 9 runs each. Still the second best. Just one green line, no blue line in this match yet. Fabian Allen, all on a sudden, he has got a couple of wickets. So far, the best performer with the ball, I will say. 2 overs conceded, 3 runs only and 2 wickets. Going for a big one, long on, takes it. Huge wicket to take at this point. Fabian Allen strikes once again. And he has Bevon Jacobs, who could be dangerous batters for the Unicorns. Now departs after getting a 6 in the last over. Bevon Jacobs goes back for 15 from 13 balls with a 6 and a boundary. 5 singles with 6 dots as well. 81 for 6. Karima to join in at number 8, man from West Chinese, the bowling all-rounder. But the Vipers, they need some big overs to get something on the card to defend. They also got some spinners, if you talk about that spin bowling attack of the Vipers. Look at that, Vriitya loss, Karima. 2 quality spinners with the captain Shadab Khan. So 3 spinners are in there. Sanjay Pahal, I think, is also can do some damage. Wanted to flick that ball to a slick side. Miscued shot from Karima. Only 3 singles conceded by Fabian Allen so far in this match. Good spin. Goes towards cover to take a single. .39 singles. Coming down the track, and it's connected well. That will be a boundary. Vriitya Aravind gets his first boundary from that deep extra cover region. Goes towards mid-off this time. That's the first boundary conceded by Fabian Allen here. Good flight. Cover drive misfield by Immanuel. Could be another boundary. I think so. He tried his part to stop that ball with that boots, but I think that ball has just touched that boundary cushion. Should have been just a dot ball there, but missed out by the fielder at the point. Couple of boundaries for Aravind. 9 from the 17th, 90 for 6. $15 for Carter, 8 for Andries Gous, 11 for Riley Russo, 14 for Shadab Khan, 15 for Kyle Mears, 15 for Bevon Jacobs. They got plenty of 50s, 3 50s and a 14. Out of that 6 wickets, 5 goes to the double-digit mark. Everyone got some start, but not that much big score, which is still missing. Aravind now on 10-1 for Karima. Callum Stow to ball his final. That's a good hit. That's some power. That's the number 4-6. Karima. Down to one knee and has muscled that over the dip mid-wicket.
Super.
Much needed 6 to get. And it's his first run tonight. .96 now on the card. Good flight. Wanted to play that cover drive. This time missed out. There's a long on. Deep mid-wicket, deep square leg right at the boundary line. Going towards the deep extra cover. There's a man. One bounce to him. Good fielding. Just a single. It was sweetly timed by Karima, but the placement wasn't good enough to get a boundary. 16 from 8 balls in the span. He was 7th wicket. Karima and Vriitya Aravind. Exactly 8 from both of these two. Aravind now on strike. Oh, that's the googly. He got absolutely no clue whatsoever where the ball was going. Aravind, that's a good one from Callum Stow. Into his final over, just 2 balls to complete his spell. No wicket tonight. And the only spinner who was expensive. And now umpire says that's a no ball. Because of some fielding position, I think. Doesn't seem like it's a front-footed no ball. Anyway, that's some chance. Going for a big shot. Miscued though. But we'll come back for the second run for sure. Well, CricTune at it again. So Steve, welcome Steve. Yes, this is the qualifier of this Global Super League. Just one more match remaining. That's the final coming up tomorrow. And whoever wins this one will face the Warriors into the final. Clearing that front leg to go to a sub side. Will they come back for the second? This time no chance. Only a single. 100 out for the Vipers. 101 now for 6. 1 ball to go. Just 13 balls remaining in this first innings. Good flight and missed out. Beaten for the flight there. 11 from the 18th. That's the finish for Callum Stow tonight with the ball. Expensive and wicketless as well. 4 over 75 runs. No wicket for this man. So 101 for 6. At this point, we'd like to acknowledge that milestone you guys have completed 20 likes done and dusted during this live stream. And that is why it's time for me to appreciate that likes. Thanks for that. Just 12 balls to complete that first innings. And it's a Fabian Allen to ball his final over. 11 in the last over, the second best over for the Vipers to have. Just 12 balls to complete their batting performance in this first innings. It was a good toss to win for the Unicorns. Invited the Vipers to bat first. Cover drive. The extra cover will cut it off. They're taking a 2. Direct hit from the deep. Umpire will have a look for sure. Direct hit is always exciting.
Super.
It was Sanjay Krishnamurthi, I think. Krishnamurthi, yep. Right from the deep extra cover. Here's that timber, the non-striking end. And I think it's just shot. Should be the goner. Karima. And that's the wicket number 7 is down.
Super.
Very good throw from the deep. And it's time for Karima to leave the ground. He's goes down for 8 from 6 balls. 1 or 2 for 7. Even the luck is not favoring. There was a deep extra cover who just fielded wonderfully and threw the ball towards a non-striking end, and that ball was also hitting the timber. Sanjay Pahal, the next man in at number 9 for the Vipers. Sorry, he will be at the non-striking end. Now Aravind will take a single. Can they get a boundary here? Good evening, Mr. Broadcaster. How are you? Just tuning in, says Hampton. Evening to you. I'm doing well. How are you going today, Hampton? Swept away. And between the two fielders, maybe the umpire will check that once again. Tight call, but I think Gore has done a good job. Could be just 2. Umpire is just having a second look to confirm, was he touching the boundary line or not. Doing fine, sir, says Hampton. Good to know that. Hopefully everyone out there is doing a good job. Tight call, touch and go. But Gore were very much desperate to stop that boundary. An umpire has confirmed that's a boundary. So much on the boundary for the Vipers. It's Sanjay Pahal who has opened his account with a boundary. Just 8 balls to finish this first innings. Good flight. Going for a slog sweep. There's long on. Will they come back for the second? No, they won't. Seven runs and a run out in this over so far. Goes towards long on. Will they come back for the second run? They ran first one harder, but just a single. It's a wonderful finish by someone like Fabian Allen. That's his more detail. Has bowled 24 balls. That's the 4 overs, conceded 20 runs and 3 wickets. Bowled 13 dot balls, conceded 8 singles and 3 boundaries. The top performer with the ball for the Unicorns in this match. 3 wickets goes to Fabian Allen. That's a 109 for 7. And it's Peter Siddle to bowl the final over of this first innings. Expensive start for this man. The only bowler who considered 11 runs of an over. They need 11 runs to get to 120 in that last over. The Vipers waiting for the final test against Pakistan, says Steve. Yup, that will start from tomorrow. Tomorrow from, I think this is something is not matching with you. My time is tomorrow, but I think your time is day after tomorrow. Going for a scoop shot and has gone past the shot fine. Will get to the fence. 8th boundary for the Vipers. Will you cover that second test between West Indies and versus Pakistan Sunday? Yes, I'm very much hopeful. Maybe I will miss out that final session of the day number 1. If everything is right, except that final session, I should be there to cover the full test match. Let's hope for the best. Hampton. Out for Aravind. Good start to this over. Cut away. And over that short third will be another boundary. These could be the crucial runs to add for the Vipers. Consecutive boundaries for Vriitya Aravind. 24 from 16, couple of boundaries to start this over. Man on fire. You do a great job broadcasting, says Hampton. And you guys are always there to support me. So that's some wonderful support that I do have here on CricTune. Missed out this time. Just couldn't pierce the gap. Here's the dot ball. That was the dot ball number 55th. Played by the Vipers in this first innings. Good start to this over. Just 3 balls to finish. Can he get a boundary here? Aravind. Slow ball. And that's the back of hand delivery. Too good for Aravind. Just as left the ball. He thought that could have been a wide, but umpire says that's a fair delivery. So 2 boundaries. Followed by 2 dots. Just 2 balls to complete this first innings. Hitting on the up, going over the cover. These are the crucial runs for sure. 3 and 5 balls in this final over goes to Vriitya Aravind. He moves on to 28. You're doing a wonderful job, Rohan said. I love you very much. Thanks, Rohan. I love you too. 3 boundaries in the last 5. Look at that, Vriitya Aravind. Just 1 ball to finish it off. Going for a pull shot, missed out. Will they come back for the second? No. The 120 out for the Vipers. And then at least they got something on the card to defend. And question is that enough for their bowlers to defend? 122 for 7, the final score after that first innings. Yes, there's been a wonderful partnership in that 8-wicket stand after losing some quick wickets and wickets in the regular interval. They were just missing some good going to get And that is 20 from just 11 balls from these two. 15 from Aravind, 5 from Pahal. And yes, Aravind, he was wonderful in that final over. 3 boundaries from this man. Completed his power, 29 from 20. That's the small details. 29 from 20 with 7 dots, 7 singles, 1 double and 5 boundaries. Look at the strike rate. This was something missing in that top order or in that middle order of Vipers. 145 strike rate. Got 69% runs from the boundaries and 24% from the singles. I don't think that's enough, but you never know. It's cricket, so Steve. Yes, it's maybe one of the low-scoring matches. We have seen the top team just couldn't get past that 135 marks. That's the Warriors in the last match in this Global Super League. Let's see if anything can happen in cricket. We all know. And that's the score line for the Vipers. Everyone got some start in that top 6. But just the big score was missing. Carter got 15, 8 from Anders Gous. Riley Russo got 11, shut up. The captain was struggling. Played 11 dot balls, 14 from 24. Mears got a 6, 15 from 18. And Jacobs got 15 from 13 balls. Karima, the last man to get dismissed, 8 from 6. And Aravind, the top performer with the bat, 29. And was remained not out, 29 from 20 with 5 boundaries. And Sanjay Pahal, 5 from 2 balls with a boundary as well. Only 2 runs, just 2 runs from the extras. So that's some wonderful bowling performance, I will say, from the Unicorns bowlers. And why not? Their spinners are doing they've done a fabulous job. No wicket for the seamers. So all of those, out of that 7, 6 goes to the bowlers. 1 run out, so 6 wickets for the spinners. 3 for Fabian Allen, 4 overs, 20 runs and 3 wickets. And 1 wicket for Hassan, Immanuel and Karima. So that are the 6 bowlers used by the Unicorns. Hello and good night, sir, says Barbara Powell. Good night to you, Barbara. Welcome. And that's a 122 for 7 for the Vipers in this. Don't forget, it's a qualifier. So no more second chance for either of these two. So if the Unicorns want to play into the final, all they will need to get to 123 runs from the 20 overs. 6.2 will be their required rate. And for the Vipers, they also got some chance. Yes, it seems like it's a low-scoring match. But if they can bowl with some wonderful tighter line of length and can get some wickets, could be there. Who knows? They need 10 wickets to win from here. And need to restrict the Unicorns within 121 runs. That's a two-sided winning scenario. We'll come to you too, says Barbara. Thanks for that. And yes, that's it. Like to take a quick break. We'll join with you after the break. Just 1 or 2 minutes maybe. Right, welcome back. It's been a tough going for the Vipers batters. They were invited to bat first by the Unicorns captain Hassan Khan. Struggling start in that top order and from the middle orders as well. 3 batters got out on 15. Carter, Kyle Mears, Jacobs, all of those 3 men got out on 15. Sultan says, what? Welcome, Sultan. This is the qualifier of this Global Super League. I'm in Rhode Island, USA, I guess. I'm cheering for the Unicorns, says Steve. And Unicorns, yes, they're very much on top. That's the reality, I will say. Because of that wonderful bowling performance from this bowling attack. They have restricted the Vipers within that 122 runs. 3 for Fabian, and all of a sudden he is the best bowler. So far, the best bowler of this match. 3 wickets from 4 overs, considered just 20. Immanuel gets 1 for Karima, Gore, and 1 for Hassan Khan. Six overs, that's a translated version, Sultan. So for the Unicorns, if they want to win this one, they will need 123 from their 20 overs. Just 6.3 the required rate. Question is, who will face the Warriors in the final? And 74% of our viewers around the world, they're picking Desert Vipers. Interesting. 74% are supporting the Vipers to get into the final. Just 24 for the Unicorns. Let's see. For the Unicorns, this is their lineup. They got Robinson and Esterhuizen, 2 openers who could be dangerous, followed by Krishnamurthi and only by Peake. Hammad Azam is one of the leading run scorer. Let's talk about that. That's the leading run scorer of this tournament, Ramanullah Gurbaz. What a wonderful batting performance we have seen in the last match from this man, sitting at the top as a run machine of this Global Super League. Riley Russo, just 15 today, 169 runs, sitting at the 2nd position. Hammad Azam, yet to bat, 164 runs from 4 innings, and sitting at the number 3rd player for Unicorns. Shad Jahangir got out of the tournament in at number 4th, and Tim Robinson will come up with the bat in a little while. With that 129 runs, he's sitting at the number 5th position. And these are the highest wicket taker list. Shadab Khan. So captain needs to turn it on for the Vipers if he can. With that 8 wickets in hand, you can expect Shadab Khan to fire up to defend that total. Karima also from Vipers. So 2 quality spinners, 2 of the top wicket takers of this tournament, need to fire up to win this one for the Vipers if they can. Nobi, 7 wickets for him, 7 for Moti, 7 for Usama Mir as well. And these are the highest strikers. Look at that. Once again, it's Ramanullah Gurbaz, the top striker of this tournament. 194 the strike rate. Fabulous. Got 12 sixes and 15 boundaries. And Shepherd, his teammate, sitting at the number 2nd position. And Hassan Khan, the captain of Unicorns, is also there in that number 5th position of the best strike rate list of this tournament. And here, so you have seen some 50s as well. Couple of 50s from Shah and Jahangir. Missed out the final or in the qualifier. 2 50s for Hammad Azam, yet to come with the bat. 2 for Riley Russo, 1 for Andries Gous, and 1 for Saiteja Mukkamalla. Not playing in this match. And if you talk about the highest sixes list, we also got that list. Gurbaz got 15 sixes in this tournament, so he's the powerhouse of this Global Super League 2026 so far. And Hammad Azam still is in there. 12 sixes for this man, number second. Romario Shepherd, number third with 10 sixes, 7, in fact 9 for Farhani Yusuf, 8 for Shah Jahangir. We got one more list, okay, that is the most boundaries, the 4 finders. Riley Russo is the man who gets the boundaries. Right, 16 boundaries for this man, but not today. 13 for Tim Robinson, 13 for Aravind, and 12 for Jahangir and 12 for Gurbaz as well. That's the most boundaries list. With that saying, it's also time to appreciate you guys, those who are watching this live stream from your mobile device, laptop, PCs, TVs. That's his virtual stadium, and thanks for joining from your virtual stadium. Watch, feel and enjoy more here on CricTune. And yes, it's time for the run chase of this qualifier. Whoever wins today will play into the final against the Ghana Amazon Warrior on Saturday. That is tomorrow. At the same time, with that saying, it's time for me to welcome everyone here on CricTune. This is DRB once again on microphone, behind the screen, as a host, whatever you call it. And allow me to welcome everyone here to this run chase. So 2 openers are getting ready for the Unicorns. It's Connor Esterhuizen to open the batting. And I think Tim Robinson will join him. 25 years of age. The wicketkeeper batter. Vipers are already out there in the middle. It's just waiting for Tim Robinson to come up. Here he comes. So Robinson and Esterhuizen. 2 openers for the Unicorns. Unicorns in the final tomorrow, says Steve. At this point, it looks like a very good match for the Unicorns to win from here. But something funny can be happened. In that last match of that league stage, we have seen 135 was defended by one of the team who is sitting right at the bottom. And that was the points table. It was the first win for Part Scotchers. They owned that match against the table toppers, Ghana Amazon Warrior. Here comes the spinner. Interesting choice. It's the Carter to bowl the first over. Starts with a dot ball. Zachary Carter going for a cut shot, missed out. It's a speech where spinners will get some patches for sure. We have seen the Unicorn spinners did a fabulous job with the ball. 6 wickets goes to them. No wicket for Seema. One more dot ball, and for the Vipers, they got 2 highest wicket takers as spinners. That is Captain Shadab Khan and Karima. So they also got some spinners to come. That kept a little lower. Has surprised the batter. Somehow he got some bat to that. It's in fact Tim Robinson. Five dot balls in a row. Still no run in this first over. It's been a good start by Zachary Kata. Now pushes for a single. That's the first run for the Unicorns. First run for Tim Robinson. One for no loss after the first over. Kerry, one of the leading wicket takers of this tournament, will ball his first one from this side, left arm orthodox. That's the confirmation, 7 wickets from the first 4 matches for Kerry. They also got the captain sitting at the top, the highest wicket taker, Shadab Khan, 8 wickets yet to come with the ball. No one at the boundary line behind the keeper. So short third and short fine leg in placed. Robinson on strike. Good flight. Powerful shot down the ground. That's a wonderful straight right. Tim Robinson gets the first boundary for the Unicorns. Yes, it's a spinning wicket. Steve, spinners are getting wonderful purchase from the pitch. Also there's some wonderful spin as well. Some ball also kept a little lower, just like that, but well played by Robinson. 5 from the first 2 balls of Kerry. Esterhuizen will get his chance to face his first ball. Robinson now the number 5th position in that highest run getter list, 135 runs for this man. Kept a little, in fact that was a flighted delivery from Kerry. Textbook defensive shot. Goes towards long off to take his first run off the mark here. Just 116 to win from 110 balls. 6.3 the record rate with 10 wickets in hand for the Unicorns. Don't forget, they owned that last match to make it into the qualifier. That was against the Calendars. One stage it was looking tough for the Unicorns to make it into the next stage, but here they come. Just look at that. They were the last team to confirm their spot. It was Warriors and the Vipers in at number 1 and number 2nd position before that match between Unicorns and Calendars. But with that win against Calendar, that was a big win. They have made it into the second stage, now playing against the Vipers in this qualifier. 7 runs from the second over. Good over for the Unicorns. 8 for no loss. With that saying, allow me to share with you, we have already completed 2.4K subscribers family. That is tonight. Thanks everyone in that family for joining this journey here on CricTune. And yes, we like to welcome new faces to join if they want to stay with us back-footed punch to take a single. Sensible batting. Only single or some odd boundaries will do the job for the Unicorns, don't forget. So that's some good going, I will say. At the current stage, if we talk about the comparison, the Vipers, they got 14 runs after 13 balls. Now Unicorns are on 9 for no loss. That's side by side. One ball fight at Delhi. This time finds the fielder straight away. No chance for run. Dot ball. Kyle Mears was the fielder. Hitting on the up. And with that fielding restriction is on, that's a safe shot to play. Wonderfully has cleared that cover fielder. Esterhuizen gets his first boundary. Second boundary for the Unicorns. Wow, CricTune is changing cricket, says Steve. We are changing cricket, right, Steve? And we like to do that for a long time. Let's see. Flicked away, just as cleared that mid-on, and that will run away to the fence as well. It's a consecutive boundaries for this right-hander. Bevon Jacobs was trying to stop that boundary before it reaches the boundary line, but just couldn't stop that. He's on fire. 2-2. Waited for the ball and sensibly guided that ball to his long off to take a single. This is wonderful cricket, sensible cricket, I would say. 10 from the first 5 in the start. Pressure on Carter. Goes to our steep mid-wicket. Robinson will get a single. There's protection. So it's been a wonderful start by San Francisco Unicorns. They got 11 from the third. Now on 19 for no loss after a third. (104 to win from 102 balls. That's the match summary. The Vipers, they got just 122 runs to defend. The only way that the Vipers can make it into the final, I believe they need to take 10 wickets. As simple as that, but that will be tough. And to do that, they have made a bowling change here. First bowling change. Sanjay Pahal to bowl his first, right or medium. We haven't seen any wicket goes to a seamer in this match yet. That's the confirmation. Peter Siddle was the only man as a seamer used by the Unicorns captain. No success for him. In fact, he was expensive. Plays and miscued. Nine from 13 for Tim Robinson. So for the best opening partnership in this match, right? 19 from 19 balls between these two right-handers. Can Sanjay break this partnership? No, he can't. In fact, it was just a miscue shot. Kyle Mears just couldn't reach to that. One bounce to him. Couple of runs for Robinson. 21 now from 20 balls. With Fuller goes towards long, mid on, quick running. That is wonderful running in between the wicket. Shadab Khan, the captain of Vipers, was fielding on mid on. But Robinson has played that ball with a softer hand, and that is why he got enough time to get to that. This is the time to play some sensible cricket for the Unicorns. Only the singles and doubles will make it happen into the final for them. Back-footed punches towards deep cover. Vriitya Aravind is the fielder to stop that. One more run. It's 3 runs now between these two from 22 balls. That's the partnership details. And Callum is now 100% effective. Robinson 77% effective, although he has contributed with 52% runs here. Plays on miscute. Last ball of the sofa. That's a powerful shot. That is a 6. No doubt about that. It's the first 6 for the Unicorns batters. He got 1 in the second balls. Okay. 1 in the second ball. .28 for no loss. Karima to ball his second over here. Straight away, flicked away to get a single. Esterhuizen got 2 boundaries and a 6. It's a wonderful start by this man. 17 from just 9. That's his more details. 3 singles, 2 boundaries and a 6, and just 3 dot balls played by this man. Good flight, but bitten for the flight. Wonderful. Heading the top of the off stump. That's some serious spin. And that's the first success. Much needed breakthrough from Karima. 29 for 1. That's a big wicket to take. Man who was looking really dangerous for the Vipers, now taking the long walk back. 17 from 10 balls. I love the interest you show in cricket broadcasting local games, Steve. Yes, we all love to have some fun with some exciting cricket matches, right? Hassan Khan, the captain, to join in at number 3. So one more time, wicket goes to a spinner. This time Karima gets his first. At this current stage, the Vipers, oh God. Oh boy, I was just wasn't ready for that. After 4 overs and 2 balls, both of these two teams are on 29 for 1. Now there's a one slip in place. That's some good move from Shadab. Going for a cover drive, finds the fielder. 4-man at that offside within the 30-yard circle to save a single. Can he get another here? Yes, he can. Got some nick. Karima. All of a sudden, he has created some chance. 2 wickets in 3 balls. And it's the captain of the Unicorn departs for second ball duck. Was looking for a lofted shot to play, got some outside edge, and good catch taken by the keeper. 29 for 2 now. Two in the last 3 balls. He's on fire, Karima. And it's time for Oliver Peake to join in at number 4. Just 19 years of age. But that 2 quick wickets definitely have created some good chance for the Vipers to capitalize here. Pure can be dangerous, says Steve. It's the time for the spinners to make it happen for the Vipers if they can. They still have the captain Shadab to bowl, who is one of the leading wicket taker of this Global Super League. Now Karima sitting at the top with that second wicket. He has just gone past Shadab Khan in that highest wicket taker list. So Pierre 9 wickets. This is the 5th match he's playing, and Shadab Khan 4 matches with the ball. Got 8 wickets. 2 top class spinners for the Vipers. Question is, can they make it happen into the final for them? Good evening, says Smith. Good evening to you, Smith. How's your day going? There's now a leg split, in fact a short leg in place. This is some good thinking, I will say. The only way to win this match for the Vipers by taking wickets, and they are now setting the field to take some wickets, some closing fielders. First slip, short leg, and there's also shot mid-on, I think, in place. Good flight. It's a dot ball. It's a brilliant start by Karima. Just a single run and couple of wickets. 29 for 2 after 5th. Are you kidding me? Seriously? After 5 overs, Vipers, they were also on 29 for 2. And the Unicorns, they're also 29 for 2. Yes, it could be another nail-biting finish in this Global Super League 2026 qualifier. That means it's still anybody's game. But with that 8 wickets in hand, if they can bat sensibly, the Unicorns, things could happen for them. But to stop them, let's welcome the captain, Shadab Khan, one of the leading wickets taker, to bowl his first. Oh, that's a wonderful spin, but good. Misfield. Misfield by the short third. Should have been just a single, and now considered a boundary. Shadab Khan isn't happy, shakes up the head. Vital loss, I think, was feeling at the short third. Yet to come, they also got vital loss. Should have been stopped that. The second boundary for Tim Robinson. Number 4th boundary for the Unicorns. Now there's one still being played, but he has found the gap perfectly between the mid-off and the cover. Robinson gets the 5th boundary for the Unicorns. Yes, 2 in 2 balls for this man. Shadab needs to take a wicket. He needs to take a wicket to get Vipers back. Kept a little lower. Goes towards Shadab. No chance for run. 5 boundaries. 1-6 for the Unicorn so far. Just a half tracker. Good cut shot, but wonderfully stopped by Riley Russo. Saves a certain boundary there. They will take a single. Start is good for the Unicorns. They got 11 from the 3rd over, 9 from the 4th, and now 9 already in this over with the ball to come. In fact, 2 balls to go. For the left-hander, Oliver Peake. Shadab also going with a slip. Going down the leg side, could be a wide. Yes, it is. So that's one more run for the Unicorns. That's the first run from the extras. Onto his back foot, flicked away this time. Oliver Peake will get his first run off the mark. .40 on the card now. Last ball of the power play. Robinson started with a couple of boundaries. Now the mid-on is pushed back towards long on. And there's also a deep mid-wicket. So those are the 2 fielders at the boundary line. Just a half tracker. Goes towards long on. And it's a wonderful over for the Unicorns. They got 12 from the final over of the power play. It's 41 for 2. That's how they have scored their runs within the power play. The Unicorns, 14 singles, 5 boundaries and 16 dot balls as well. Kerpia. Can he get a wicket here? Got a couple of wickets in his second over. .22 for Robinson. It's a good going by this man. 22 from 21 balls. Going with more than 100 strikes at 3 boundaries with 10 singles and 8 dot balls as well. Robinson on strike. Good spin, straight to the fielder. That's the equation. 82 to win for the Unicorns. And they got 83 balls to do that. 5.9 the required rate. Now goes towards offside to take a single. And for the Vipers, they need 8 wickets to win. So single in each and every delivery. Simply can do this for the Unicorns. That will be a dot ball. Finds the fielder straight away. Single number 18th for the Unicorns. Was coming down the track, but Karima just has checked his. In fact, changed his line. Oh, way down the leg side. Missed out by the keeper as well. Could be another boundary. And yes, it is a boundary. And it's wide as well. That is just a gift. That is 5 rounds without any legal ball for the Unicorns. Number 6th rounds from the extras. One more time, he was coming down the track, but this time finds a long off to take a single. 75 from 79 to win. So that's 5.7 the required rate. That's just a small target to get to that for the Unicorns. 123. Back-footed punch. Goes towards the deep cover. Single. Another good over for the Unicorns. 8 rounds from the 7th. 49 for 2. Yes, and now they're going ahead. The Unicorns at the current stage. Vipers were on 32 for 2. And the Unicorns now 17 rounds ahead, 49 for 2. With a loss. Man from West Indies just got a wonderful debut against New Zealand in ODIs in international cricket. He's playing for the Vipers. Starts with some good spin. Wonderful shot, and he has found the gap. Tim Robinson has made that so much easier to look, but it wasn't. Onto his back foot. Has placed that ball wonderfully between the fielders into the gap. Gets his 4th boundary. Onto his pads, flicked away towards leg side. Fielder is there at the deep end wicket. Kyle Mears will cut that off, just a single. And the party who is building for the Unicorns, 25 now, and it's also coming in quick time, just 16. Peake on strike, is on 2 from 6. Got some bottom edge. The Vipers have lost their sting, says Steve. But they need to find that quickly if they want to play the final. It's not done yet, but if this is the scenario of this match, they will lose for sure. It's a powerful strike from Oliver's Peake, down to one knee through the deep mid wicket region. There was a man, but he got no chance to cut that off. First boundary for Oliver Peake, 2nd boundary in this over. So that's an expensive start for Vriitya loss. That's the googly. Well played at the end. Well picked up by Oliver Peake. Just got enough bat to defend. Back for the punch towards deep cover. Just will be a single. So expensive start for Vriitya. Lost 10 from his first over. It's 59 for 2.
Super.
30-run stand, and so far the best partnership for the Unicorns. 59 for 2. After the first 8 overs, it's a good going for the Unicorns. What a comeback. Don't forget, there was the last team to make it into the qualifier. And now they're heading towards the final. And it's time for bowling change. Shadab Khan comes back. No wicket yet for this man. Into second over. Good flight. Oh, appeal, huge appeal. Could be gone, I think. Umpire says not out. And it seems like Shadab is not interested to take the review. Just no review. There's a sharp spin and could go down the leg side, leg by signal. 60 out for the Unicorns now. Now they need 63 to win. That's a googly. Well played at the end by Robinson. Into the 30s now with that singles. 30 from 27. Wonderful partnership in the third wicket stand for the Unicorns. One of the best of this match as well. 32 from 23. Yes, ball tracker has shown that last ball that was going down the leg side for sure. It's a good decision by the on-field umpire. Slog sweep and has found the distance. Left-hander Oliver Peake now. Now he has joined the party with a 6. Has also surprised the bowler. Shadab Khan. It's 74 meter 6. Flicked away towards leg side sensibly, and will take a single. But this man is doing a wonderful job for his team. Tim Robinson, 30 from 27 with 4 boundaries and 14 singles, just 9 dots, going with more than 110 strike rate. Back-footed punch has gone past the fielder. There's a fielder at the deep. Just a single. Another good over for the Unicorns. 10 from the 9. They are looking really good to make it into the final. 69 for 2. Hardly there is any pour over for the Unicorns to have. Look at that. Almost from every overs they got more than 6 runs, except for the first and the 5th. No pace bowling, says Steve. They just used one pacer, that is Sanjay, just 1 over. No wicket for the pacer throughout this match yet. Not for Peter Siddle. None for Sanjay Pahal as well. And it's time for bowling change. Zachary is back into his third. Robinson on strike. Just a half tracker. Punches down the ground. Long off. Will cut that off. Only single will do for the Unicorns. Don't forget they need just 4.9 runs of an over to win from here. 70 up now. That was the 23rd singles. That's how they have scored their run. And right now, if you talk about that, the comparison, Vipers were on 43 for 3. The Unicorns now 70 for 2. So they are well ahead at this point after 9 overs and 2 balls. Going for a big shot. And that's big enough to get a 6, number 3rd. Oliver Peake is now picking up the pace with some powerful hitting. 89 meters. Cover drive. There's a protection, I believe. Should be a couple this time. Yes, comfortable. There's been a comfortable run chase for the Unicorns. They're getting boundaries and sixes. Look at that. 3 sixes and 7 boundaries with 1 double and 23 singles. Now 25th dot balls as well. The last one. Game over, so Smith. Yep. Almost there. The Unicorns. They're almost there. Pushed away to his leg side. No chance for run. 9 from this over. So it's 78 for 2. The Unicorns. And it's also the halfway stage. That means it's time for strategic timeout. Is it a very early call to make? If I tell you the final is coming up on Saturday, 1st of August at 11 p.m., that should be played between the Warriors and the Unicorns. I just giving that in advance. The game is not done yet, but seems like it's Unicorns who will face on Warriors in that final. They needed more runs. Yep, 122 is just not enough to defend. All that the Vipers batters can have with the bat. 122 for 7. Almost everyone got some start, but they are unable to get some big overs in the middle phase. Not enough boundaries. If we talk about the boundary hitting, I like to compare that. Just look at that. After 10 overs, the Vipers, they just got 3 boundaries and a 6. And look at Unicorns. They got 7 boundaries and 3 sixes. That's a huge difference. That is exactly what I was talking about. The power hitting performance, the big overs were missing in that first innings. That made it very much easy run chase for that Unicorns. Interesting final coming up, says Steve. Yep. Schoolboys run that, says Smith. As they have made it very much easier. The single will do. That's the equation. 45 from 60 to win. 4.5 the required rate. And for the Vipers, they need some magic from their spinners, as they need 8 wickets to win. But the man who is doing a wonderful job with the bat, 32, Tim Robinson from 29 with 4 boundaries. And don't forget about his partner, who got a couple of sixes already. And the long striking in, 22 from 19 with a couple of sixes and a boundary. Oliver Peake, just 19 years of age. We got 2 players on 19 years, Oliver Peake and Vital Loss. Partnership between these two now, 49 from 32 balls. Time for Karima to bowl the next over. Single from the first ball. So 50 runs partnership also has come up with that single. Wonderful partnership between these two, Oliver Peake and Robinson. Coming down the track, goes towards long off. Easy single, only single will do for the Unicorns. What a wonderful partnership. 7 runs from the extras as well. 41% contribution from Robinson, 45% from Peake, who is now 89% effective. That's the partnership details. The best partnership of this match. Not his back foot finds the fielder straight away, so no chance for run. Dot ball. 80 for 2 with 3 balls to come in this 11th. So for the only successful bowler for the Vipers, Karima, into his final over. Can he take a wicket or 2 in his last 2 balls remaining in this over? Things are looking really good for the Unicorns. Back-footed punch. Should come back for the second run. Yes. 2 more for Robinson. Now all of a sudden he gets a chance to get to his 50. 35 from 33. And now he needs just 6 more runs to be the leading run scorer of this tournament. Tim Robinson waited for the ball to cut that way, chase for the fielders, and wonderfully done by Kyle Mayers. Six from the final over of Karima has completed his spell. 2 wickets for 22. And I believe that isn't enough for the Vipers to survive here or to make it into the final. 84 for 2. Two wickets are down. Wicket of Conor Esterhuizen got 17, and thickened ball back for Hassan Khan. And all of those 2 wickets were taken by Karima. Oliver Peake on strike. Here comes Vital Loss. Just second over. Goes towards shot fine. And has taken a quick single. What a partnership. Match-winning partnership for sure. Unicorns making it a very much easier run chase. 56 from 39 between these two. Almost the same contribution from both of these two batters. Plays and miscued. Saiteja from 35. Robinson. Still batting with more than 100 strike rate. This time back for the defense. Onto Spats, goes towards leg side, takes just a single. Only the single will make it happen for the Unicorns. How many wickets Lance has, says Smith. I haven't tracked that previous matches of Lance, so I still not quite sure if he has taken enough wicket within that first 10 list. Then we can get that. Let's see. Just have a look up the top 10 highest wicket taker list. So he's not within the first 10. Akil Hussain, the last one in the top 10, who took 5 wickets in this tournament. Playing for Scotches. Cut away. And a single will be taken. 4 singles from the second over of Vital Laws. It's 88 for 2. Come on, Laws, do something, says Steve. Not this time. It's just not enough runs on the card to defend. That's all I can tell. Just 123 the target. Now just 4.4 the required rate for the Unicorns. And both of these two batters, they understand that the singles will make it happen. So no need to take any risk. When there is any loose delivery, they will go for that. Shadab Khan to bowl the next over. Finds the fielder. That was the 31st dot balls. Friday delivery. Punches powerfully down the ground. No chance for the bowlers to stop or for the long on fielder. Tim Robinson now into the 40s. That was his 5th boundary. Plays and miscued, appeal for stumping. Umpire has signaled for the third umpire to check, I think. Just has lost his balance for a fraction of a second. But I think his back leg within the line, so it should be not out. On his back foot. Slight misunderstanding. No damage. Wanted to play that powerful pull shot. Bit miscued shot goes towards Bevon Jacobs at the long on single. That's the confirmation. Tim Robinson now the run machine of this tournament. With his 44 runs on the card, he has scored 173 and just has gone past Ramanullah Gurbaz. So The final is getting really interesting. Good bars from the Warriors, Robinson from Unicorns, 2 openers, the 2 table toppers in that highest run getter list. Reverse sweep, only for a single. 6 runs from 6 balls, so still it's a good over for Unicorns because they need just 4.1 run per over. 94 for 2 after 30th. It's the time to appreciate you guys who are still in the chat box. Steve, Dionath, Ricardo, Smith, Hampton, Rondell, Sultan, everyone. Thanks for joining in the chat box. And we also like to invite the newcomers to join in the chat box to interact here with me. Going for a sweep shot, missed out, but they will take a single anyway. And that's a leg by, confirmed by the on-field umpire. So one more run from the extras. This time pushed for a single. $96 for 2, 27 now to win. Come on, the Unicorns. Now you have 8 wickets in hand. You can get some big boundaries to finish it off in quick time. At the current stage, the Vipers were on 64, only 64 for 4. And now Unicorns 97 for 2. Go straight to the bowler. No chance for run. Big up yourself, says Smith. Thanks for that. Thanks for some wonderful support from our viewers throughout the world. That's a CricTune for you. That's the healthy community here. And I always love to have this much of support from our viewers. Much appreciated. Last ball of this 14th. So just the 2 wickets from Karima for the Vipers to take. No other bowlers have got succeeded yet. Wonderfully pulled away. And more importantly, Oliver Peake has found the gap. 100 out for the Unicorns, 102 for 2, just 21 to win.
Super.
Only 21 more runs to get into the final for the Unicorns. And they got 36 balls to do that and 8 wickets in hand. Powerful shot down the ground. Long on. Will cut that off. Has saved a couple of runs. Pebble Jacobs. He's on 48 now, Tim Robinson. Deserves a 50. The way he has batted throughout this run chase, yes, you can tell me he deserves that. With heart-beating moment for him. Wonderful stock sweep. And I think that's a 6, just enough. What a way to bring up your 50 here in this qualifier. leading his team into the final in style. That is something important from this man to get in this match. The run machine of this tournament. Going for a slog sweep and gets another boundary. Now he is in a hurry. These guys are hungry for the finals, Steve. And hopefully it's an exciting final is coming up tomorrow at the same time, and hopefully we'll cover that on here on CricTune with our viewers. Punches down the ground, takes a single, just 8 to win. Peake on strike. Has played that with a defensive shot. No chance for run. Dot ball. The Warriors better sharpen up, says Steve. For the Unicorns, they got a crucial positive sign. We'll talk about that. 14 runs from the last over of Shadab Khan. He was expensive tonight in this crucial match for the Vipers in this qualifier. Considered 41 runs as captain and successful with the batting as well. Played plenty of dot balls, and it's a bad day for this man. 116 for 2. Just look at that points table. Unicorns was the last team to confirm. They own against the Calendars to make it into the qualifier against the Vipers. The winning momentum for Unicorns, win in the last match of that league stage, now win in this qualifier 2-2. For the Warriors, they missed out in the last match against the Scorchers, so they have lost their last one. But winning momentum for Unicorns make it, I think, a very much interesting final to have against the Warriors, or on the top side of this tournament. I can bet it's gonna be a one-sided. I can bet it's gonna be a one-sided final. So Smith. Okay, we'll take that, and we'll talk about that hopefully in that final coming up tomorrow. Just 6 rounds to get it into the final for the Unicorns. Can Robinson make it happen with a maximum? Going down the leg side, got some enough bat. He gets a boundary. Just 2 to win now.
Super.
That's the 50 list. And Robinson now in at number 10th position with that first 50 in this tournament. Only 2 for Unicorns to get into the final. Finds the fielder. Good flight. Well played towards long off. Score is now leveled. Just 1 to win. Shakes up the hand in the dugout already for the Unicorns, but they still need 1 run to confirm. Now everyone is coming within the 30-year circle. Got some bottom edge. It's a dot ball. Still we need to wait for another over. It's 6 runs from the 16th. 122 for 2. Just 1 to win. Enjoy the rest of your evening, sir. Game over, says Smith. Yes, game is up. And you also have some good time. Thank you, sir, for your commentary, says Steve. You're most welcome, Steve. Who will bowl the next over? They're having a discussion who will bowl the next over. Shadab Khan, I think he will give a chance to a new bowler. Good night, sir, says Pascal William. Good night to you, Pascal. Welcome. It's just giving the ball to Zachary to bowl the final over. Should be the final over because just one to win. That should be the boundary. What a way to make it happen for the Unicorns into the final in style with the boundary. They're on this qualifier against the Vipers by 8 wickets, so that's a big win. What a comeback by the team from US. That last win against the Calendars make it into the qualifier. Now they have beaten the Vipers in this qualifier to make it happen into the final. So final is locked up and it will be tomorrow between the home side, Ganesh and Warrior, to take on San Francisco Unicorns. The final is coming up on Saturday, 1st of August at 11 p.m. GMT time. It's not enough run on the card to defend, that's for sure, for the Vipers. They were unsuccessful with the bat, I will say. Plenty of start was there in the top 6, but no big score at all. Carter got 15, 8 for Andries, 11 for Riley Russo, and captain was taking enough time, has played 11 dot balls for his 14 runs from 24. Kyle Mears got 15 with a 6, 1-6 for Bevon Jacobs for his 15 as well. Pierre got 8 from 6, and Vriitya and Aravind with that late stage, he got some good boundaries, but that was too late, I believe. 29 from 20 balls with 5 boundaries for the right-hander Aravind, and Pahal got 5 from 2 balls. 122 for Sabin with 2 runs from the extras. Wasn't enough to defend. That has confirmed. It was wonderful bowling performance from Fabian Allen. Look at that, 4 overs, 20 runs and 3 wickets for this man with the only 5 economy. Wicket for the skipper, wicket for Immanuel, and wicket for Karima Gore as well. No wicket for the seamers throughout this match. None for Peter Siddle, none for the seamer from Desert Vipers. That is Sanjay Pahal. They have made it very much easy run chase. The Unicorns. Once again, Robinson and Esterhuizen were good enough in that opening stand. Esterhuizen goes back for 17 from 10 with 2 boundaries and a 6. Hassan Khan, within the 2 balls, he got out for second ball duck, and that was 2 wickets in 3 balls for Karima, but wasn't good enough to get his team back in this qualifier. Oliver Peake not out on 33 from 31 balls with 2 sixes and 2 boundaries, but Tim Robinson gets his first 50, and what a time to get that in this qualifier. 68 from 54 balls with 8 boundaries and a 6, and he's now the leading run scorer of this tournament, the run machine of this Global Super League 2026. And with that saying, it's time for the final coming up on Saturday. And it's a wonderful win, big win for the Unicorns in this qualifier. They have won this match by 8 wickets. Yes, you are most welcome to join with us here on CricTune for the final. Within 24 hours time, Warriors will take on Unicorns in that final of this Global Super League 2026. If you're new here on CricTune, consider subscribe this channel to join with us on time, or even for excellent cricket matches around the world here on CricTune. It's time to say goodbye, good night, good morning to everyone. And yes, thanks for joining here on CricTune. Have a nice time. See you soon here on CricTune, hopefully.
Goodbye.